Saturday Night Live! Oh, come on, man! I'm shutting it all down. Saturday Night Live! Oh, come on, man! It is Renaissance Man, the longest running daily variety show on planet Earth. Day 1,363 in a row. And we're going to do it just like we do every single night, fam and friends. So do me a favor, share, smack the screen, subscribe, hit all notifications on, because this show has been running for 4.5 years every single day. They've kept it from you for a very good reason. We're trying to bring the world together. We're trying to lift each other up into the light instead of push each other down. And I feel like the world just wants to push down, so we show up here every single night and we break away from the fake world. And we just live in this moment. This moment is powerful. And people try desperately to get away from it. You ever had a friend who just couldn't be alone? And they always have to be around someone because they can't be in their mind. Being within your own mind is the most amazing thing in the world. You've got to be safe within self. You've got to love being alone in order to really reflect on life. So, reflect with me for the next hour or so. We create a new comedy scene. We're going to write a song or two here on one of these guitars, and we're going to try to lift each other up like we've been doing for 4.5 years. So, how's everybody doing? If you're here, share. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And remember, we're here every single night at 10:30. I'm a little late tonight. It's Saturday Night Live, though, so we'll get into it. You know what I mean? So, let's see. I got a couple people popping on over here. Bigo's killing it already, guys. YouTube, you're lacking. I do want to say hi to Dana. I see Have a Great Dana over here on YouTube. Dana Shiver, you know, that's our girl. She's back. Renee Woods is here as well. We're doing it. Guys, end of the day, you have to remember something. I freaking love you. Yeah, I know. I've been here for freaking 4.5 years sending love in your direction, writing song after song. There are 196 songs on iTunes and Spotify. You just type in the name Mark Pires. There's 5 feature films, but we're in the middle of filming a 6th feature film right now. This one's called Grimm, the freaking Grimm with the magic shands. And if you guys don't know what shands are, I'm going to freaking introduce you to it tonight, okay? Basically, when you have a shand, you can just do it, you know? I don't really have the right gear on for Grimm tonight. Turtle Shell's kicking it with me. I don't have the gear, you know, the right button down or to have my lavalier mic. I set it up, but I really don't think wearing a Bob Marley shirt fits with a Grimm scene, but we'll make comedy out of it. That's what the show is. It's a freaking parody. We have 5 parodies. Batmark versus Supermark. The Breakup Artist, which is basically Three's Company, where I go into all these different scenes where people are very happy, and I just tell them that they're not happy, and it's a very funny movie. All these movies, you see there's a scene in the background where there's nothing going on. It's just a freaking scene, and I'm just improvising over that scene and just talking to the characters that are there plastered on the screen. And we have a lot of fun with it. Oh, guys, Zabrowski's about to hit us with a woo-hoo. This is where we go to the next level. Zabrosk, hit us! I'm throwing it to him. Woo-hoo! Right? That's the best thing in the world. We're here. You're there. Zabrowski's doing it. What, Joanne, I know you're doing it with the wheeze. She goes, I'm wheezing. We freaking know. Dana's over here like, when's freaking Joanne going to stop wheezing? First thing she said when she came in the room. Mark, you're not even live yet. When's Joanne going to stop wheezing? It's here. Look at the chat. YouTube it. You got to go to YouTube. Been live 1,363 days in a row. YouTube, longest running show. Guinness. Gotta have a Guinness. He's got a Guinness over here for most woohoos in a row. But they look past the show. They're like, whatever. Just like when the song. They're like, that's my song you just heard. It's called Something to Live For. And at the end, Matt's a friggin' brosky. Boop, boop, drops a woohoo. Out there, the angels came down from heaven, you know, just to appreciate. You know, they usually are like judging each other. You know, Clarence, it was good and all, but like, oh, much better. You know, you were like, oh, you're going to go there? You should have gone in a little higher, Clarence. Clarence got freaking shamed for that one. You know, angels are hard on each other, you know, but they heard Zabrowski with the woohoo, and they're like, we're coming down, and they're like, all of them in unison, oh, 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 yeah. They were doing it. Zabrowski was like, He felt good that night, you know. It's like the angels came down, you know, to watch my concert of a woo-hoo. It's really like a concert. You know, people all around the world come just to get the woo-hoo, and they're like, you know, I'll stick around for the show, see what Mark does tonight, because we don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do. This is a live creation show. This is live art you're watching. There is no script. 4.5 years of the moment taking place, and that's why we have 5 feature films and counting, and we have 196 songs and counting on iTunes, because I live in this freaking moment. I love this moment. I don't want to ever leave it. I don't want to think about yesterday. I don't want to think about tomorrow. I don't know if it exists, but I know that right now, this moment, this is all that matters. Every single second, this moment is all that matters. I got to stop thinking about the last one where I told you about the moment and start doing something with this moment. So I kind of want to play something. I don't know. I just kind of want to play. I got to play something for you first. Then we're going to get into the Grimm scene. Joanne, where's my friggin' pick? Found it. Thank you, Joanne. She gets it on the table as she wheezed. Guys, Joanne's not real. What? What? Joanne! Joanne, you're doing it? She was wheezing over all of that. That's the part I can't stand. I'm trying to play guitar. I got freaking Wheezy McGee back there. Again, guys, she's not freaking real. Something. You guys want to hear something? We have an empty freaking loop station. I'm going to tell you 2 quick stories. First story. When I create one of these crazy songs that you guys are going to hopefully go check out on Spotify, it's free to listen to all my music. There's 14 hours of music, 15 albums. So I guess it's 15 hours of music at least, because it's 15 albums. 13 songs on each album. We wrote them all live right here in the moment, but they're not just like la-di-da, la-di-da. No, we're freaking looping and creating these crazy vocal, like 7-part vocal loops, but it happens in a 35-minute jam, and then I couldn't make it a freaking song out of it. I edit it down into 5 minutes afterwards. You know how hard it is to get rid of 25 minutes of me freaking tearing it up on the guitar? I do it on every song. It kills me, but I gotta cut most of the cool, crazy stuff I'm doing on the guitar, because nobody wants to hear an 18-minute song from me. I wish they did, but they're 5 minutes, they're 6 minutes, you know, and they're freaking fire. And I'm not saying that because, no, I am saying that because we live in the moment. I don't have any control over what I create. It's not like I could be like, oh, I did such a great job creating that song with a freaking pen and paper, and I spent 3 weeks tailoring it so every word was perfect. Every word is perfect because I live in the moment, and it freaking flies out of my mouth with this guitar. We're going to do it right now. Let's get into it. I just got to freaking tune this pup. We got to tune this pup at least because it sounds terrible right now. I wake up this morning and my pedal's out. Everything's out. The power had gone out in the middle of the night randomly. So all my loops were gone. showed up this morning, and you guys can hear that, right? Okay, good. I had to reset everything. It's back to zero, though. So this is kind of a good thing. We're fresh. We're here in the moment with 4 open loop station areas. I usually have 1 because we get into some crazy stuff. Sometimes it's good enough to keep and you don't want to get rid of it. Let's see if we could do something like that now. Here we go. I'm sitting on the first drum for guitar players. It's called the beat seat. Over here in the corner, there's a Scan Me on YouTube, QR code style. You go over and check out the invention that I patented. It's called the beat seat. I just told you that. You gotta freaking hear it though and see it. So I'm gonna pop it over on the screen for you. There we go. And light show. If you're into a light show, like trance style, you know, like you're there doing it, and all of a sudden you're in a trance. Join it, you know, go over to the YouTube channel, because then you're going to see the beat seat, a weird looking torso situation going on right now, which I'm going to fix, guys. I'm going to fix that part. There we go. Check out the beat seat, guys, right there. Gonna play a little song for you on it. It's the first drum in the world you can play while sitting completely upright. You can kick it while you play your guitar. Or you can use your hands and feet at the same time, like I said, upright. nail it, you just can't freaking do it. It just falls apart. So you got to do something else, or you got to do it over. Get the beat seat out of the way at the same time. That's how you do it with just your feet, guys, while you play the guitar. First drum in the world you could do that with in the moment. Go get your own and you can own it. Yep, I'm gonna build it for you. Yep, you put the order in tonight. I will go in the back there and I'll start crafting one for you tonight. Yep, you'll be rocking out before you know it. Yeah, you'll be sheet that rocks. Let's see how it sounds. It's actually not new. It's very, very old. I had it, used to play it in 2001. Yeah, they're coming tomorrow morning. I know it's Sunday, but they work overtime. Cold, the next guy, if you can't hack it, yeah, there's always someone else. Paint a picture your paintbrush, moving back and forth, up and down, yeah, to the sound of the oceans falling. Take flight, there's only one way to get there. You got to go. Pick up the pieces, yeah, 'cause there's so many. You got to get going, get to work, put them together one by one. Don't get overwhelmed, 'cause it takes time to make a masterpiece. Before you know it, you come back to life. Open your eyes to see the world is sleeping all around you. Every once in a while you find someone with their eyes wide open, yeah. When you find them, you'll see they're chained to a wall, yeah, with cloth in their mouth, tape all around it, yeah, beckoning. Villagers start to wake from their slumber as the word starts to slip out. Yeah, they start pulling the cloths out their mouth one by one as the sun goes down. Before you know it, it's so loud with truth, loud with light, yeah, everyone gather round. Without even trying, you got no balance anymore. Yeah, you're not even you, a shell of a man. Yeah. Wake up right now. Delay, yeah, before you can wake, yeah. World, it may be dying, but we keep trying to lift it up. If you're digging the sound, you should share the friggin' show. Yeah, 'cause you never know who might be needing some live creation out there. You see, everything you've heard to this moment was created in this moment, so join us for the ride. You know, I got over 100 songs that I took out a pen for, but I don't need that anymore. If you connect with the moment, you can own the song if you want, yeah. So let's get back into the vibe we were on, yeah, yeah. Now waking up. Planted within the norms, hypocrisy and fear-mongering, it's all they're designed to distract you and me. So, do you know what you got inside? Are you willing to try to discover you? You got one shot. Yeah, 'cause every day ticks off the clock. Yeah, you got only so much time. Yeah, you can't push me wide, no. Not even Einstein figured out that no Tesla will go to the netherworld. Whoa, will they rise above? Who knows? Yeah, it's a whole other song. Get into philosophy, me and you, where we come from, what is real, yeah, and what is meant to control you. Control everything you do, you think, where you go, what you spend your money on, that's the plan, yes. But do you understand before they make it come to fruition. Yeah, I've been here 4.5 years trying to break through the friggin' wall to create around the show. Yeah, 'cause we live in this moment, you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. What you scared of? What you so scared of? Yeah, someone passionate, yeah, showing up for the world. No, they can't have that, don't you know? It threatens their existence, yeah. They got you fogged, yeah, they got you in a parallel existence. So pack your bags, you're going on a trip, yeah, the Renaissance Man. Across the globe, just close your eyes and go. Don't open up till you get there. You see, our destinations vary. Yeah, there's no way that you can carry mine. I can't carry yours, no. So we go, take a trip. Yeah, eyes closed, open up, and we're somewhere we wanna be. Yeah, the place we need to be to wake up to the real world. 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 Wake up to the real Wake up to the real Wake up to the real world. Do that again. Wake up. wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. Yes, you do. You got to wake up. I feel like we need something here. Hold on. Wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world. Section in the background, yeah, with the bass, with the guitars, with about 5 vocals in the bottom. What do we come get the drop? And we got Joanne in the background with the freaking wheeze going on. What are we doing, Joanne? Stop that freaking crap. Try and do a song live in the moment for the Bigo fam. And over here on YouTube, you're back there wheezing it up. Wake up to the real world. Yeah, this is freaking sick. To wake up. Wake up to the real world. You got to wake up, wake up to the Wake up. Wake up to the real world. Wake up to the real world. Wake up to the real world. That's a freaking throw the pick moment right there. Woo! Putting you down for a few minutes. What's her name? We gotta come up with a name for my guitar. Freaking Shanae. Yeah! It's Shanae! Joanne! Or maybe it's Joanne's sister Shanae. That's what it is. My guitar. Named after Joanne. Her sister, at least. Is it wheezes? My guitar wheezes. If you guys remember that, I'm in the middle. It's like, sounds like Joanne's wheeze, so we're going to call it Shanae. It's Joanne's middle name. Is what it's Joanne Shanae Soros. So we're just going to kind of, in homage, give Joanne's middle name my guitar. This is Shanae, if you guys didn't know it. I'm going to show you about a little bit what a Shanae does. Yeah. You're like, oh, Shanae? What is it freaking Shanae? Oh, on Shanae, we go like this. I'll play Shanae. We don't freaking do that here with freaking Shanae. Shanae, we're like. And then we throw the guitar against the wall, Shanae style. Joanne, I threw my pick and it went on the ground instead of on the table. So when I want to play a song later, I have to search. You know, Joanne, it's on you. That's on you, Joanne. I hope you guys enjoyed that here on Bigo. Remember, this is live creation. That song just took place in front of you. There was no song. There were no lyrics. All there was is this moment taking place, and we came up with... What? Chris Kattan style. I'm doing it. You, me. Shanae, I like that. Turtle came up with a better one. Turtle's right. She does deserve a prettier name than that. So Shanae is much better. With President She-Hulk. You got a President She-Hulk going down. Yeah, you gotta wake up. Yeah, get the President She-Hulk there. He got the freaking Shanae. Yes, he got the Shanae in his head. He like... Shanae. Wake up, said wake up to the real world. You got to wake up to the real world, right? This is also a hip-hop tune. We got to get some dude in here ripping it out. I got a guy in mind, TikTok style, getting down on the rock. Yo, I think I got to pretend I could flow like an M&M. Yep, or maybe some freaking almonds and chocolate. But that's not an M&M. No, it's freaking M&Ms with almonds in them. It's an M&M almond. Gonna do an M&M style. Yep, I got my M&M going. Yo, check it out. I got an M&M, yep, going to put it in my freaking vanilla ice cream. Gonna make a freaking milkshake tonight. Got a little mustache, and you know, Joanne is wheezing again. Joanne, stop the wheezing and give me a freaking M&M almond milkshake. I got an M&M almond milkshake. Some people are like, yo, M&M is great. You got to wake up. I'm on the air, I'm on the air. Hold on, I'm on it. Oh, goodness. You got to wake up. Wake up. Gotta wake up on the real world, yeah. Gotta wake up in the real world, yeah. You got to give it the real world, yeah. Yeah, the real world, yeah. Get it to the real world, yeah. Gotta give it to the real guy, go, yo. Dip it, go with the timeline, yeah. Oh, goodness, guys, this is some crazy. Wake up to the real world. That's some freaking craziness right there. So, I think we did it, Joanne. What's that? Joanne says it was okay. Okay, Joanne. Which part? Oh, the part about her. When I was talking about her, she said that was okay. What about the rest, Joanne? I'm going to cut the stuff about you. That's not going into the final. The final's 5 minutes long. Yeah, imagine all what I just did. 5-6 minutes. Max-a-roo. Max-a-roo. So, you know, when you're doing it, you're doing it, you know? Shooter McGavin. Shooter McGavin was here. We should do another Happy Gilmore. Marky Gilmore, you know. Gabba-da-doo, gonna hit the ball and hand it to Tony Gardner. I don't know what he does anymore. Yes, he told you. At the pool. I told you. Right? I'm doing a children's story. So, guys, shall we do something else? Should I play another song, or should we do a little bit of the Grimm action? If you guys don't know this, we're about to film something soon where it doesn't look right here on Bigo because you're going to see me doing stupid stuff and you'll say, what the frick is this guy doing? But there is a screen on YouTube and all other platforms where you could see the backdrop. And what it is Grimm. There's a TV show called Grimm. And Grimm is a TV show. It's about freaking the Grimm, you know? And we're here, and Wolf says one night, you know, Mark reminds me of David McNavin-Rivens, who's the main guy there, you know, on Grimm. So when I was McNavin-Rivens, we did it. We went through there, found the photos, we did it, put it together. I was like, yeah, I sort of look like the dude. So then the challenge was laid out there. Wolf said, I'd like to see a scene, a Grimm scene, Renaissance Man style. We did it. It's there. It's on YouTube. 16 minutes long of craziness with my shans. You guys don't know what shans are? When you guys have hands, that's cool and all, but like sometimes you really want to go up a level. And when you have a shand, you could just do a lot. Like you could fight better. You could run faster if you have shans. If you have one shand, you're kind of three-legging it. I'm not really sure if that's going to do it, but maybe. I just know that a pair of shans is better than a shand. But when we did the last scene, I gave you a little, both pieces. You got a shand and then a double, fist action. You know what I'm saying. What's that, No, Joanne. We know that your heart is bigger than a double fist. Humongocarditis. She was there. She trusted the PSYOP. The science. Oh, you're right. That's the stuff I got to stop saying, guys, because that's why we have 11 people here after 1,363 days in a row. Because YouTube blows. And so do the other platforms. Because they can't stand someone who says silly things like that and makes you laugh about the truth. Satirical comedy died, unfortunately. When the former president was being basically executed publicly, or like his character was executed, I would say, over a 4-year period, and it still continues on to this day. But I still firmly believe next time around we need someone who could totally bring this country together. Truly, I don't want someone in there that's going to keep us divided. So both sides, if you can't give me somebody who's going to really bring us together, not just say it, and then go out there with some red freaking lights pointing down at the ground and Marines behind you with guns like this, while you tell the people that Republicans are freaking terrorists, that would be, Probably not a good idea in order to unite the country. Just saying. I love the people who are handling this guy. Look, you should go out there and campaign on bringing the country together. You're going to unite it. You're the only guy who could do it. And then once you're president, you should go out there and be the most divisive president in history. I got an idea. Why don't you go out there with like this, like, I don't know, let's just call it like Adolf-ish type of thing with like red lights, like you're the Third Reich, you're on the way and like you're doing it and all you're waiting for is the Mein Kampf to come like stand next to you. You want to put your hand on it while you do your speech. And while you're doing the speech, you start saying things like, look, the people who are against what I want to do, which is turn to communism, are freaking terrorists. Terrorists to what? To Cuban ideal? Like, I'm not interested in the ideology of China. China's there with the friggin' Chinese president, President G-hole. He's got a friggin' G-hole on his hiney butt, a G-hole on his mouth. He's a friggin' G-hole, okay? But listen, my Aunt Judy told me, so look, I'm gonna poop my triple diaper. I feel bad for the man, to be honest. Like, the difference was you had a president in office who was able to walk around and have conversations, and he could answer any question you threw at him, which I thought was pretty freaking awesome. Like, you could say something to him like, I got great face swaps of this where I'm doing Trump and you got a reporter says something like, Mr. President, why are you the worst president in history? Like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm winning big league. I'm here, Mar-a-Lago. Just shot a freaking 72. Yeah, I beat Bubba Watson. No one was winning big league at Melania for dinner. She had a watercress salad. And Barron banged his head on the freaking doorway. What? Barron banged his head on the doorway? Yeah, he's 9'4". He can't walk through the freaking halls of the White House anymore. It was built for freaking giants, and he's just still bangs his head. What do you think about that? Do you think that there is now, or there were in period of time in history, all these other things like serious giants and, unicorns and, dragons and all these things? Do you think that maybe they all existed? And I heard a theory once, I don't even know if it's a theory or if it's an actual what they consider to be a fact, but that 99% of everything that ever existed is extinct, and we're the 1% that's left. And if that's the case, then unicorns could have been real, and mermaids are likely. I've seen some freaking crazy looking videos that I'm like, yeah, mermaids look pretty real to me, but who knows? Could be some CGI type of thing. It didn't look like it. It looked like a disgusting freaking thing on a rock getting some sun until someone filmed it and it freaked out and jumped off into the water. And the thing made me want to puke looking at it. What, Joanne? No, Joanne, not you. Just when you go to the porta potty. I gave you the super exhaust and you still don't, you don't get it all out with that. I thought they sold me a bill of goods, Hey, Renaissance Man, if you decide to get the super exhaust system, you won't ever smell a thing from Joanne, just to the neighbor's passing out. There's a weird radon situation next door because of the Joanne poopadoops, And it's because of what she eats, really. But, we feed her a low-cal diet, and she also eats through wood. Very weird, I know. But she likes wood, She gets paid in doll hair. So she's doing like a barter deal, So you never know. At the end of the friggin' day. So I'm missing everybody over here in the chat. Let me take a quick look. Yes, giants. I do. Texas Lady thinks giants do exist. Let me say hi to everybody over here real quick on the YouTube platform. DPFX, S-Coop, Stacy Michaels, Texas Lady, Trish Killian, Turtle, Shell, and We of Liberty and Freedom. It's Wolf for all of you who are over here in Bigo. This is the YouTube platform if you can head over and join. I can't open up a freaking list because it's on my phone and it's too far away for me to be able to see. I don't have my glasses were eaten. My dog Maggie. Hold on. How's those looking for me now? Joanne, can you open up the Bigo screen, please? Joanne, if you could please open up the Bigo screen for me so I could check out who's on and say hello to them. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Joanne. Maybe if I bend it a little more, so it fits behind my... There we go. It's stuck now. Now we're good. Joanne, if you could please open up the Bigo screen for me so I could see who's on and say hello to them. And thank you for being here with us. You know, I really appreciate that, Joanne. This is the way they used to wear their glasses in the 80s. Going out to a club. You got freaking Beverly Hills Cop going on. You know? So how's it going? What are you guys up to? Oh, I'm out of my mind. Oh, goodness. You guys know when we're doing it. We're doing it. You know, sometimes when you're in the middle of something, you need your glasses. You need your spectacles. You know. That's what I'm working with spectacles these days. I think there's one other piece somewhere over here. Is there another piece of my spectacles over here? I don't know if I threw it out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go, guys. So we're basically just working with, like, an arm and an arm that has this going on. That's Maggie. Yeah, my dog Maggie did that. Yeah, good job, Maggie, you freaking crazy animal, stupid St. Bernard. Let's see if we can get this to work together. You know, when you're about to put on the show of your life, you know, and you need to go on and speak to the Bigo family, let them know how much you appreciate that they came. Joanne! Get the duct tape! Yeah, we're missing a freaking lens. But you know what? It still works, sort of, yeah? Yeah, they're pretty effed. Stacy goes, those are effed. Yeah, they're pretty messed up right there. Guys, I hope you appreciate live comedy improvisation Bigo style. How about a follow? How about smacking the freaking screen? Sending some love my direction. I've been live for 4.5 years every single day. And if you want to be here for the next 4.5 years, every single day I'll be live with you putting on this crazy show. Living in the moment, creating a moment, lifting people up, shutting down the negativity. Who's down? Turtle said, just bring him to the eye doctor and say, hey, can you adjust these for me? Oh, I love that. That's a great line right there. Oh, thank you. I'm going to give Turtle, by the way, I don't do this very often. Hold on, I'm not. Texas lady in the house. Warden Thistle in the house. I can't get this to open. What is wrong with my screen? Oh, my goodness. My laptop is not logged in. I'll do this next time. But I appreciate, here's the thing. I need moderators for this show who are going to say stuff like that. Hey, you know, this show needs a thumbs up. Subscribe. Here, hit the QR code in the corner, guys. Well, when you see the show go from 11 to 15 to 20, that's when people who are moderators should say things like, hey, welcome to the show. This is live comedy, live music, live inspiration, you know, truth rants, you know, don't go anywhere. This is just one piece of this show you're watching Mark do. Stuff like that needs to be said because anybody who's just finding the show for the first time is only seeing one asset or one facet to the show. And everything to this show, I think, is an asset for the show. Like every detail that we do creates more value to this show. The comedy news, the songwriting, the real moments where we get into something, get into just a thought. I think that all of these things are hard to explain to somebody. So it has to be explained that it's a variety show. Don't go anywhere. Just stick around for the whole show if you can and see where it goes, because this is going to cover everything. I got a kind of an overall feeling in my heart on how every show should go. I just don't know what I'm going to do. And I had this, I guess, love for Shakespeare. And something I realized about Shakespeare is that Shakespeare touches on every emotion in a play. He hits the comedy. He hits the love aspect. He hits music. He hits something that's sad, something that's moving. He hits all these different emotions come out. And I said to myself, when I used to be younger, I played Romeo for a year when I was like 18 and 19. And I loved that play. I used to know everybody's lines. And I remember how the whole thing flowed and everything was touched. Every piece of emotion was like the spectrum. Then I saw this movie, Armageddon, that people probably think is cheesy. But if you watch Armageddon, what you'll notice about Armageddon is it touches the entire spectrum of the emotional range. You've got love, you've got music, you've got comedy. It's all in there. And you've got heartache. It's all in there. And so I feel like what I intend to do on this show, with this show every day, is to touch the entire spectrum with only one detail left out, or basically, which is the heartache. I don't try to get into anything that has heartache in this show, but I try to keep it light and make you laugh and play you some music and then inspire you to be the greatest version of yourself. And all these things are very possible. And I do believe if you show up with me every day and you get those things, that you will be better in this life. Not only for yourself, but for the people around you. I don't show up here because I want someone to scroll and say, oh, let me go find some crappy, stupid, freaking 15-second piece of self, gratification, immediate gratification, whatever. This is a journey that we have people that have joined. It's something that every day goes somewhere. We just don't know where. And what is better than being surprised and saying, I have no idea what I'm getting today, but I know it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be music. It's going to be comedy. It's going to be something inspirational. It's going to be something that has a basis of love in it and positivity. And those are good things in a time when the world wants you to feel negativity and divided and hate everybody. Like, aren't you guys freaking over the hate thing? Like, what are we doing here? There are 4 different political parties, in 5 if you want to call the Green Party or whatever, but there's the radical left, the radical right, there's common sense Democrats and common sense Republicans. And I would venture to say that the common sense Republicans and Democrats are probably closer on a lot of the issues than you think. It's the radicals that freaking divide us insanely. The divide is like the freaking Grand Canyon right now. And the crazy thing is, both sides are so passionate about how right they are. And it's funny, but I think about some of the really, really crazy radical things that are happening in this country. And I wonder how anybody's okay with it. And then you think to yourself that there are people who are so on board with it. They can't wait. They want more. And it's like, what the are you kidding me? And this is the thing I really have a hard time with, is grappling with the idea that people are freaking either insane, stupid, a little of both, or they 100% are buying into all of the propaganda that they're seeing on the TV and in the newspapers, whatever it is. There are people writing specific angled pieces because they get paid to do that. And what you do is you read it and you say, oh, geez, maybe it's true. Like this crazy, stupid idiot. I did a story on her on TikTok. She's like, if you vote for any Republican, you're an idiot if you vote for, or something like, this election, if you vote for any Republicans at all, bless your, God save your soul, something crazy. And she talked about how she actually is a Republican, but like that the Republicans are so radical right now. And I'm like, what's so radical about maintaining the Constitution and not turning this crazy freaking world into a clown show? It's ridiculous. Every major civilization in the history of time has fallen. How do they fall? Because they start focusing on sensitivity, gender, inclusion. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be inclusive. It's not. But when you're out there saying you're a freaking tiger and you're a human being and they go along with it, I'm going to punch people in the face. And I'm like a pacifist, man. But if I see someone out there going, to a freaking person, because it's 2022, you can't offend somebody. You can't offend somebody? Yeah, you freaking can. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, Turtle. You rock. You can freaking offend somebody. You're not intending to. You're speaking your common sense mind. If someone's offended by that, then they need to walk away. They need to scroll. It's not my fault if you have a hard time hearing the truth. That's on you. And everybody's truth is different, clearly, because if you go and you tune into some guy right now who thinks that Joe Biden is great, you're going to hear some other crazy freaking shit. It's mental. What? Oh, he's doing a great job, and the way he handled Afghanistan was phenomenal. Like, weird stuff comes out of these people's minds. Oh, Donald Trump. He's not the president anymore. Let's stop blaming things on the president who left office 2 years ago. How about that? What? Now it's Trump's fault. Trump left me with Afghanistan. Trump had a game plan, and there were 9 months before the pullout of Afghanistan. Let me tell you guys something. There's a great video of Sleep Sofa Poopy Pants Joe Biden in probably 2011. This is what hurts me, by the way, guys, when I get into these rants. But in 2011, where he says it would take 8 months to get out of Afghanistan. You can't get out in less than 8 months unless you want to leave all the materials behind and all of the... And this is literally what he says. I should find this for you. Unless you leave all the weapons behind. And it's those people who are going to be taking down your kids and your grandkids one day with your own weapons. He freaking said that. And then he left $85 billion worth of weapons in Afghanistan and just pulled out in 3 days or 5, whatever it was, 3 weeks. This piece of garbage, there's 9 months between January 21st and when he actually pulled out in Afghanistan. Guess what 9 months would have been if Trump was in office? The time needed in order to pull everybody out safely, to get all the... army materials, everything out. The money, they had $2 billion in cold hard cash. They left there for the Afghanistan people. Like, you got, and it's not even the people. It's the thugs and the what's the name of the group that runs things there? It's not. They basically took over control again. They were pushed out, and then they took control again. And Biden's like, oh no, they're going to work with us now. These people. You had to go to war with them for 20 plus years in order to take control of Kabul and all these other places. And then you give it right back to them. Like, I cannot believe the straight up crazy stuff this guy's done. And again, you have to remember, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's being pushed in different directions. He could see it when he's on stage and he's like standing there. He's like looking around. What do I do now? He's waiting for someone to tell him what to do. Can you guys see that in every video? He's waiting for someone to tell him what to do next. This is the president of the free world, waiting for some handler. No, he's doing a great job. Who's doing the great job? Who's running the show? He went out there last week and basically wanted to start war with China. Oh, if they go into Taiwan, we'll go to war. And then the people from his administration walked it back. They're like, no, that's not our policy. Like, he's the president of the United States. He's the one who creates the policy. He sets policy. Not some random phantom person making a phone call. No, the president didn't mean that. Who the freak is that? Who's the a-hole? It's like the guy on the moon who shot the lunar module as it took off. Will they leave him behind? Perfect. Perfect, pan. Check out the wiki tapes on that. This is what gets me in trouble, guys. Oh, goodness. But when you're doing it, you're doing it. And sometimes you need to. Thank you so much for sending love. I appreciate it. Perillo, you rock. Thank you so much. And if you guys are here and you're watching on Bigo and you haven't followed yet, I have to question, your interest in being positive. What the? You're not interested in being positive and getting there is no other show on planet Earth that shows up every day of the year. This is the only guy. You found him. You finally found me. How about a follow and see what the frig I do tomorrow, what I did yesterday. It's all there, 2,700 pieces of content on YouTube. But yeah, we had a lot of fun tonight, especially writing that song. Did you guys hear this thing? Wake up to the real. That's some freaking fire right there. I'll tell you. We wrote that live in the moment. No, S-Coop, you did not yet. I'm not sure if we should get into it. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but we'll give it a shot. What the hell? We are here doing it. So, guys. Got a shand. I'm looking for it, Let me turn this down and turn this up so you can hear me fully. Check. Oh, no, don't do that. You don't do that. You guys can hear me all right, right? Hey guys, what we got? I got my shands with me. I'm ready to handle whatever we got here. Cap, thanks for kicking it with us today. I was in the middle of a freaking barbecue, My head is very small compared to freaking, Magoo over here. Hold on, I'm on up. Where is my camera? What's his name again? Arlo? Monroe? We're here for a Grimm fairy tale, We're doing it. Guys on Bigo, head over to YouTube if you want to see the background. These are my shands, by the way. So I took a job as a detective with the Portland PD, and I met Monroe along the way. Monroe's a good guy, but he's a friggin' werewolf. So if you have an issue with werewolves, or you got some sort of... Hold on, I'm on that. Oh yeah, the good thing is I could push this aside tonight. This is my amp back here. It's in the freaking way. Joanne! Need more room, do show. Portland PDing it. So I took a gig as the Portland PD, detective on call, and I met Monroe, and Monroe and I started this freaking friendship where I went out there to do the detective work, and he went out there and he ate people's freaking faces. You did a good job, Monroe. Cat back there, he's a freaking demon. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's basically devil spawn type of thing. And, he just set himself close to me because I'm a Grimm, Again, I was at a barbecue today. I get a call from Cap. Hey, we got a freaking another murder. Come on down, Grimster. So I'm doing it. I'm here, but I got my freaking Bob Marley shirt on, and I just wanted to get down tonight. I had a freaking pig roast, and I was going to eat it with my shands. All of a sudden, hey, we need you. This is a tough one. Can you come on down, Grimm? First of all, don't call me Grimm, okay? Don't call me Grimm. I don't appreciate that. Call me Nick, all right? Because when I'm out there doing it as Nick, whatever the freak my last name is, and I got my shands on, we could basically take down anybody, you know? What's that, Rosalind? Rosalind? Rosalind. I think it's Rosalind. What is it again? I need your help, We of Liberty. What are all their names again? I know we got Monroe over here and Cap back there. I don't even freaking know Cap's name. But that is Adelind. She's a crazy freaking lady. You know, she's out to turn into a freaking demon. But I'm Grimm, you know? So she's got no power over me, even though she tries, you know, she still loves me. Look, how can you not? You know, I'm here. I'm Nick, you know? And when you're in the middle of doing it, and you've got your shands on, and she's trying to get her hands on you, but you got shands on with her, you know? Like, I'll go shands on with you. You come here and get hands on, I'm getting shands on. Left hook style with the shands, you know? But Cap, what do we got? Lay it out for me. Another freaking murder. I get it, Cap. Look, why did you need me to come out? I was barbecue ribbing it. You know? And now I'm here, middle of a freaking crime scene, with my shands. No, I understand that you needed my shands for the investigation. Okay, no, I'll do it. Okay, hold on a second. So let's just get a little in-depth here. Monroe, I know that you probably tracked him down with your stupid freaking werewolf skills. So tell me a little about it. Like, what is this that we're dealing with? Is it a dragon? Is it a lizard guy? Is it a stupid freaking, like, iron head thing? It's like a head that's a piece of iron? And you gotta do, I don't even know what you do. Like, what do we got, Monroe? I'm sorry, speak to the shand. You know, what did you tell me going in? He doesn't even know? What are you doing? You're here, you don't even freaking know? I'm sorry about the speak to the shand thing, but you know, you can't, you know, start to tell me and then tell me nothing. Okay? Rosalind, I'm just going to tell you this once. You need to understand, okay? I made you my sister in this movie, okay? So deal with it. I was Monroe's girlfriend in the TV show. Oh, you're my freaking sister in Grimm the comedy movie. So remember, Rosalind, I appreciate you, but I got shands and you don't. All right. Look, Cap, let's get through this. I want to get back to the barbecue freaking ribs, you know? My shands are needing to have some ribs. I'm ribbing it, you know? When you got freaking 4 feet, shands, you know, you're doing it. And everybody else is jealous, really. Oh, hold on a second, Cap. I got a call coming in. This is Nick. They ate the last freaking ribs! What are we talking about here? I came down to do a freaking shands investigation. You were supposed to save one rack of ribs. You know? Cap, you know, I'm really... Just can't believe you called me for this one. The shand's really that necessary on this? I missed out on ribs. Yeah, no, I'll be back right after I freaking finish the investigazione. Yeah, no, that's right. God, dang it already. Monroe, can you use your freaking stupid nose and shut off the phone? Right here, hold on. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's off. So, look, Cappy. Missed out on the ribs. Can we get into the stupid investigation now? Because I don't have any ribs anymore. I do have shands, though. And you don't, Cap. Cap, you don't have shands. Monroe's got freaking werewolf teeth. Rosalind, no shands. You're my sister, though. You know, so deal with it. And, of course, Adelind, you're freaking wackadoo. What's that? No, Monroe, you can't borrow my shands, okay? And smack Adelind with him, because she is a demon. You're like, I can't get her with just my freaking wolf teeth. I get it. This is like superpower stuff here, okay? Guys, I think at this point I'm gonna need to get into the investigazione. Hold on a second. I'm going to put on my Grimm. This is what I do with my shand. When I put my shand up to my head like this, and I just allow my Grimm perception to take place, we're going to find out the answer, what we're up against. Hold on a minute. Ready? Joanne! Guys, Joanne farted. I'm sorry. Look, at the end of the day, oh, gosh almighty, Joanne! Smells terrible! We're here doing a Grimm comedy show movie! And you can't leave that poop-a-doop in your pocket? Go turn on the freaking Superjet in the porta potty area and see if it kind of, will pull all of your disgustingness out of this studio and out of the freaking Superjet. What's that, Cap? No, Cap, I get it. Like, you're kind of immune to the Joanne deal. But when you have Shans and then your nose, you've got a Joanne deal, and then you're trying to, I can't block my nose. I can't block my nose. My Shans. What's that? No, Monroe, I could take one shand off, I guess. So I have a shand and I got a hand. I guess I could do that. But I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding me? I got shands. You can order your shands right now if you want. All right, Cap? Cap, just order one in an XXL because we know you're a freaking Magoo. Like freaking 7 feet tall back there, right? I would say you probably need a size 18. 18 is the devil number, right? I don't know, but you're the devil's son, so whatever, go with it, okay? But I would say order your Shans, Cap, shanstogo.com, and, it's two for the price of one, actually. So I would say you get one for Monroe, because he's also a freaking goon. Look at this guy over here, right? We're talking about a freaking Mongoloid. I get it. Look, when you're Nick and you're the guy who's doing the Grimm stuff, you're freaking doing it. What's that, Cappy? Cappy's over in the other direction, Joanne. What's that, Cap? No, I think we kind of got to the bottom of it. I did the perception thing, and I think what we're dealing with is a freaking Mongoloo. I'm not sure if you know what a Mongoloo is, but it's basically like a lizard that looks like freaking Monroe. A Mongoloo, because he's a Mongoloid. But a Mongoloo is kind of close to, it's like his cousin, No? I'm not sure if we could go with that one. Joanne, I think we should come up with maybe a new one for Cappy. Hey, Cap! Hey, Cap! I think we figured it out. The test results are in. DNA. I did it like a Shan's report. Monroe, sorry about that. When you're in the middle of a detective investigative report and Monroe is in your way, sometimes you get, when you're doing the sensing for, what's in our general proximity, sometimes you hit Monroe in the face. But it's okay. He's a Mongo. So, Cap, here's what I say, okay? It's a friggin' lizard person in the other room, and they're hiding under the bed. I say we go in there, and the 5 of us split up, and then we let Adeline go freaking eat the thing's face, right? And then freaking Monroe comes out, he eats the leg. Devil dude, Cappy, you just kind of use your eyes or something like that and make it go crazy. Rosalind, you're my sister now. Get the frig out of here. You know what I mean? We don't need your help on this one. What we need you to do is go the frig home and just chill it out. It's like 5's a crowd. Maybe you go back to the house and just make a tea and you go watch your friggin' favorite TV show. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. The Renaissance Man show. It's live on YouTube every night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you could do that, Rosalind. Go and do it now, okay? Because the 4 of us, we're going to take down a friggin' lizard human. It's a lizard man. Guys, are you ready? I got my Shans, so I don't even know if I really need you, to be honest. I can do it myself. I'm Shansing that friggin' lizard guy. I got a kick in there, too, double-decker style. You got a 4-kick thing. That was when you really catch the lizard guy off hands. When you kicked him with your hands in the air at the same time, and if you make the sensei noise, ha! When you kick, ha! There's a triple decker right there. Ha! Sometimes you do a roundhouse with it. Whoa! You know? And that's when you're doing it when you're Grimm. What's that, Cap? No, I know, Cap. I know I killed it. He goes, you did a really great job on that one, freaking Nick. You nailed it. That's exactly what's in the other room. A stupid freaking lizard man. Well, can I go back to the party where there's no freaking barbecue ribs for me anymore? You know, I was excited. Had to sell freaking barbecue ribs. But no, I had to come down here and solve the freaking curious case of the lizard man. He's over there in the other room. You could have just looked. You could have just walked in the other room. No, maybe I'll go check under the bed. You can't check under the bed. You got to sit here and pretend you don't have shans. You got a shans, detective. And you wasted his time today. No ribs. They were the St. Louis baby back barbecue ribs. Yeah. And I don't have them anymore. I'm really disappointed, I gotta say. I told my girlfriend, I said, you better freaking keep them ribs for me. Keep them warm. Warming drawer. You put them in the warming drawer. I show up with the shans. Eating them through my shans. What's that, Cap? No, Cap. I think I'm good. I'm going to just get out of here now. You guys just do you. And I'll do my typical. I needed to get a little workout. I guess I'm just going to run home. Oh, my goodness. I was like, I don't think you're going to have anything good. I just saw that thing of me running off the screen. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. It was hilariously funny. Oh my goodness. Joanne ate my baby back ribs. She freaking did. Hold on, Amana. Hold on, Amana. You know, sometimes when you're doing it, and then sometimes you're like, what is this? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See how big I am on the screen. It's probably way too big. Oh, actually. Can I go and like make myself, I want to be like in the screen more. I like where I can actually. Something you're not sure about is how I'm sitting on this screen with two freaking bad guys. You know, when you're Grimm, you got the ability to freaking get in the mind of a bad guy and get them to be like on your side. So these are actually my freaking goons right here. This is Leroy and Fitzroy over here. Leroy and Fitzroy. Yeah. Lee Fitz sometimes because they got the Roy deal. So just Lee Fitz, you know. So Lee. What are we doing, huh? This is stupid. I can't do this because I need something looking at me or these things gonna eat my freaking face. That's a dumb one, Joanne. Hold on, we got a better one than that, don't we? I grabbed a few things. Maybe this one works. Oh, what do we got here, say? Yeah, say. Oh, yeah, say. Oh, that may work actually. Let's see what we got over here, mate. You say? Yes, mate. All right, I think I got to be a little bigger. A little bit bigger with that one, mate. Yeah, it will work. Yes, see what we got there. Wow, guys, you come down, Renaissance Man. Oh, you know what? I got to be bigger because look at the freaking captain. He's got a massive noggin. Oops. Am I moving? Guys, if you're on Bigo right now, they're like, what are they doing? I got to make myself the same size as everybody on screen. This is a green screen show, so if you head over to YouTube, you're going to see everything. But you may actually get a kick out of seeing a full screen me jumping around doing all this crazy improvisation. But on YouTube, it's much better. It's all in HD. It's Officer Woo! We finally caught you, Cap. You thought you could get away with it forever. You thought we were just dumb detectives here at freaking Portland PD. Detective Wu and freaking Hank and me getting you for all of your bad deeds. Demon, you know? Look, I think you forgot that I have Shans. You know? You're here. You're being taken down by Wu and freaking Hank. You know? Fu Manchu. No, Wu, I didn't mean any offense by that. I was just saying, you know, like a Fu Manchu style. I wanted to get one where you get the long one coming down. Remember the one that came down to your chest? Oh, and every time you're talking to someone, you're just freaking pulling on it. I want to be that guy with a freaking long Gandalf style, pipe. I'm doing it. I got the pipe. I got the long freaking Fu Manchu. Everybody's happy. Yeah, I guess I'm a little small right now. You're right. I didn't realize that. Thank you so much for telling me that, Wu. Freaking Wu. Wu Manchu. Again, no offense, Wu. With these Shans. We got you with these Shans, Cap! You know, it's one of those things where I think you thought you could get away. You're like, oh, you know what? They're just not smart enough. Nick is not a good enough Grimm to get me. You're a Magoo. I mean, I'm looking up at you right now. You know? But I still think that you should have known that we're smart enough and that my Shans have perception. Okay? A Shans of perception can help you through a tough situation. It's in the brochure. So anyway, Wu, you did a good job. Hank, as always, you're my freaking boy. But you know what, Cap? You're going down for this one. I already called the DA. He's on his way down here to book you and to take your statement as well. Of course, it's all under oath. And you're not able to use any freaking witch voodoo type of stuff. I'm the son of Satan. No, I'm sorry. You got, in a human form, you got to take the crime, the punishment. You take the responsibility, accountability 101. You should take that one, Cappy. You should go back to school, take the accountability 101 course. You know, because you really don't ever take any accountability. I'm the son of Satan. I do what I want. Hey, Grimm, you do this, you don't. No, excuse me. We just caught you. I got Shans. Ah, goodness. You know, Wu, I ordered you a set of Shans as well. Yeah. I just think you could benefit from them, really, you know? Cappy, if we are to go up against more people like Cappy, more sons of Satan type of thing, we're going to need you in Shans as well, okay? Hank, we'll get you Shans too, right? I mean, look, the three of us, the three amigos with 6 Shans, you know? Like that was like, they were doing front page stories about the three amigos. Do you want to, Hank, just check it out, feel it. On your face, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Right there on your freaking... See, you got the goatee going over here. I'm just going to go like this. Doesn't that feel good? Feels good, right? The rubber of a shant. Woo, check it. Hold on. Smell it. Look at that. Smell that, Woo. Smell the freaking rubber on the bottom of that freaking shand. Look at that. Smell the freaking rubber on the bottom of that shand. You got it? Oh, yeah. That's just, isn't that smell like fresh sand? Some people you're like, what does a shand smell like? Like that. Like that. You know, oh, I gotta get the spray because I put my Shans on your face and put my face near you. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I gotta get the frig out of here. You got Cappy under control. Cappy, what Cappy? You want to smell it too? That's what it smells like. Isn't that pretty crazy? You're the son of Satan, you know? But look, check it out. Smell it? You should know what it smells like because you know you're a son of Satan. But the bottom of a shand, right there. No, you're welcome. I mean, look, I'm kind of just like doing my best here to fill in the gap. Fill in the freaking void, you know? And I appreciate you. I guess. I don't know. I mean, you did kill a lot of people. You're a demon, son of Satan stuff. You even... I think you possessed Woo at some point, right, Woo? Woo, I may have to freaking smack the crap out of you next time. You know what I mean? Like, we can't have you getting, like, demon possessed by Cappy. You know? And Hank, you do your best, you know, but you're not even close to Grimm status. You know, you're just kind of like low detective. Oh, that's such a racist thing you said about he happens to be a black man. Oh, yeah, he is a black man. So, she's a detective. You know, Woo's a demon. You know, he's a demon-possessed person, you know. But he is not a Grimm either. So, both of these guys can't do Grimm stuff. He's the son of Satan, so he could do some crazy stuff. But me and my sister Rosalind, who became my sister in the movie, she's got some serious skills, you know. She can throw people without shands. I had to use the shands to throw people. You know. But guys, look, I want you to book Cap. I want you to call the DA, tell him that, remember what I told him earlier stands. He's a creeper. He killed a lot of people. He tried to, you know, he tried to take over Woo's body. You know, I don't like that. Wu Manchu over here. That's my buddy. You don't take over Wu Manchu's body, okay? Wu, are you serious? You want to smell it again? Yeah, that's it. God almighty. He's like, oh, can I get more? You know, you do your best. You're just trying to be a good friend as well as a colleague, fellow detective. He wants to smell the freaking shoe again. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Cappy, nope, not for you. You had one shot at it, but you're now arrested. Although you can get a elbow right in the bell. You got that. That's just on me. I just want to give that to you free of charge, gratis. Okay? What's that, Hank? No, Hank, I appreciate you doing the paperwork. I'm really not into it. Plus, I have shands. What am I supposed to do? No, Hank, just put the freaking pen in my shand. What am I supposed to do with that? You know what I mean? Goodness. Look, guys, this has been another exciting adventure here from the Renaissance Man Show. Movie number 6, really. And I guess what we're going to do is continue to create movies for you. So if you like this type of thing, share it. And if you got this far in the movie, God friggin' bless you. This is the craziest thing in the world, isn't it? Oh, goodness. I can't wait till the next one. So make sure you subscribe, you ding all the friggin' bells, notifications on, and I will see you for the next film and every single night of the year. This is the longest running show on planet Earth, 1,000. I don't even have to say how many days, because by the time you see this, it could be in the 3,000s. Who knows? But it is the longest running show on Earth. I will be back every day forever, doing crazy things like wearing shoes on my hands and coming up with a new thing called shands and making a movie out of it. I hope you enjoy. See you on the next one. Guys, it's been real. Oh, there we go. Movie complete. Woo! Oh my goodness. So, let me explain where we are on things right now. I just had about an hour and 15 minutes of craziness where I came up with this concept while we were doing a song, like a 20-minute song, a 40-minute song of like crazy raps and all this crazy stuff. I'm going to cut it all down so it's not 40 minutes of music of this one song. But then we have 3 different scenes from Grimm. So this will be Grimm, the comedy series, the Grimm with the magic shands. And we're creating this craziest freaking movies, man. I don't even know what this is. This is a new type of art form. One guy, one-man show movies, you know. It's nuts. Turtle, you rock. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. And we of liberty and freedom is the reason why this took place. And by the way, that's going to be part of the movie is the Gentili thing. So the first day this all took place, Wolf said, Mark reminds me of David Gentili. And I was like, I don't know who the freak that is. And she goes, he's the guy from a TV show in Portland. I was like, oh, cool. And she goes, Grimm. And I'm like, I remember Grimm. So I went and we looked up the pictures and we found pictures of this guy, David Gentili. And I do kind of have there's a resemblance. So every facial expression he made, I mimicked. And that was a 15-minute comedy bit I still haven't released. And so that'll be part of the movie as well. But these 3 scenes, I don't know what I did tonight. I'll cut it down so it's good. But we have something to work with here. This is going to be another movie. So my hope is that I'll clean it up, edit it, and maybe next Friday night we'll have a movie to watch, movie number 6 from the Renaissance Man show. So if you enjoyed what you just watched, there are 5 full feature films on my YouTube just like that. But you got to go because I'm Super Mark and Bat Mark in the first movie, Superman and Batman. I got the outfits back there. And there's a bad guy named Dick Face. I play every character. There's like 5 characters in the movie. And then we did the next thing was called Three's Company, the Breakup Artist, where it's just me, but I'm on screen yelling at people and breaking people up for an hour and 57 minutes. It's nuts. It's crazy funny. Next thing was called A Christmas Story. We did that. And that was pretty cool because it's my interpretation of A Christmas Story where I just basically doing Christmas reports from people's living rooms, and that was the movie. And then I'm like out on a porch with this guy named Wayne Doppler, who's the tallest man alive. I created this fake character, and he's also the inventor of the Doppler 5001 space weather system. Yeah, that's where my mind goes. So Doppler, the Wayne Doppler the tallest man alive. I thought of it when I was 19 years old. Anyway, I bring everything to life that I thought of in my life. And that's why we have Dr. Wayne Doppler. That's why we have Dick Face. That's why we have Hammerlin Jameson. It's why we have Sheepy McGee now. Joe Biden is the greatest president in history. If you guys didn't see that yet, what the fudge? It's crazy. But you got to fully express self, and this show is that. And if you can, spread the word. Come back tomorrow, and I'm leaving this exactly as I hope every night, which is to be tired at the end of the show because I worked hard to create something for you. And even though it may just be fun and silly, it's not easy to do that, to free flow for stream of consciousness, allow the comedy to go somewhere. I don't know how I keep doing it, but it's a lot of fun. I do love it, but it's not easy. You have to step away from all anticipation. You can't anticipate anything. You got to just allow it to unfold. And once you can master that, it's pretty cool. But at first, it could be daunting. So, what a night. This has got to be a freaking podcast or something, man. This is a good show. Oh, goodness. Hold on a second. We started at what time? 11, 12. Well, you know what? It's about perfect here. Almost 2 hours. Saturday Night Live, that's about right. So, fam and friends, remember, tomorrow we do it all over again for the 1,364th day in a row. And I hope I'll see you again. So, please, hit up a follow here on Bigo. Head over to YouTube, subscribe. It's very easy to find me. I say that sarcastically because you're never going to see me again unless you follow. And I'll be live every day. Think about that. You will never see me again unless you follow me. And I'll be live every day of existence. That's powerful. That's the suppression machine we're dealing with in 2022. So, Caveman, how are you, my friend? Just remember, there are very few patriots out there who will show up every day for the rest of their life. There's none. I'm the only guy. But there are people who will show up and support them. Do your best to support creators. They don't have to be creators who speak the same things you do or express themselves the way you want them to. Just an appreciation for someone going out there and doing something for you. That I think is pretty cool.
And tomorrow, I look forward to doing it all over. I can't wait to go and edit all this down, guys. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. So, until tomorrow, S-Coop, Stacy Michaels, Turtle Shell, you rock. We of Liberty and Freedom, thank you again for asking me to do a Grimm scene, which I took from Shan's, the thing we already had, over into Grimm. Grimm became part of Shan's, is like by proxy. Grimm would have been nothing to do with Shan's. It would have just been about me being on the screen without Shan's doing something. But Shan's is so funny. That freaking whole thing is crazy. Oh my goodness, Shanley Pires. You know, we got Sheepy McGee, Shanley Pires. I kind of like that. Shandy baby. Oh goodness, you don't have a Shandy yet? Oh, just go to markpires.com and order them. So, fam, friends, over here on Bigo, you guys rock and roll. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody over here as well. Zay, Jared, Mike, Clark, MM, Max, Michelle, Ricardo, Kyrie, Abraham, C, Rochelle, Ari, real estate agent, realtor. You're awesome. Christy, Brianna. Guys, this is the thing. Maybe everybody should go over to Bigo. There's more people on Bigo. There's 66 people on Bigo. And we have freaking 8 people on YouTube every night. You guys on Bigo are freaking awesome. I love that Bigo shares my show. Maybe we should just do Bigo. You guys all go to Bigo and we just say F everybody else and allow YouTube to say, wait, there was the guy who was live every day for 1,353 days in a row and then he stopped showing up on our platform. I said, yeah, because you motherfuckers suck. You know? Oh, you rock, Trish. Thank you so much. We had another ball tonight, didn't we? Zach, Mackenzie, Ryan, Lena. Let's see, I'm rolling. Rudy, Pete, Adiante, Sete, Jaswald, Caitlin, Jaswald, Dreisand. Is it Dreisand or Dravand? It's Dravand. Got a Dravand situation going on. Antoinette, Diego, Rabbit. Is that Brabbit? No, that's Rabbit. Matt, Caleb, Carrie, good to see you. Carolina, Harley, I got Zane, I got Denelson, Arturo, that's an awesome name. You know, that is a Portuguese name, I believe. I'm Portuguese. Phoenix, Liv, is that Liv? I can't see my glasses off. Hold on a second. Joanne. Ashley, Camden, Thomas, Albert, Meredith, Trinity, Tanisha, Makesa, Martha, Tay, Aaron, Ashna, Mike, Ryan, Cora, I'm rolling, Spencer, Hendrick, Omar, Mario, Daisy, Madeline, Manuel, which is my father's name. Manuel, you're awesome. Rocio and Conrad. There's someone watching on Bigo TV. You're amazing. Each and every one of you. Thank you so much for kicking it with me here tonight. And hopefully you followed already. If you didn't, what the frig? Look what I'm wearing. You're not going to follow this show. Got guy wearing this beautiful pair of glasses. I just can't freaking figure you out. You know what I mean? Just can't figure you out. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze is obnoxious right now. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Until then, Joanne will be wheezing. And I will be trying to sell real estate, so make sure you think of me when you need to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the country. Send me an email, mp@markpires.com. That's like tires, but with a P. You see it right up there. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, fam and friends. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. You got to go away. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam and friends. See you tomorrow.